Welcome to the World Cup quiz that separates the true football legends from the folks who think VAR is a phone brand. If you've ever yelled, "shoot," at your TV, blamed the ref from your couch, or pretended to be tactical while ordering wings, this quiz is for you. 30 questions, 10 seconds each, and 0 substitutions. Let's find out if you're the Messi of trivia or just here for the snacks and drama. These are your warm-up questions. No sprinting required, just minimal brain fog. If you mess up here, even the mascot would bench you. Who was the first host nation to be eliminated in the group stage without scoring a point? Qatar in 2022 became the first host to lose all 3 group games. Which player scored the most goals for Germany in a single World Cup tournament? Gerd Müller scored 10 goals in 1970, a German record for one tournament. Which country has never won the World Cup, but has played in 3 finals? Netherlands lost in the finals of 1974, 1978, and 2010. Which country won the 1978 World Cup? Argentina won their first title at home in 1978. What was the first World Cup to feature 24 teams? The 1982 World Cup in Spain was the first to expand from 16 to 24 teams. Which World Cup had the first ever penalty shootout? In 1982, West Germany beat France in the first ever shootout semi-final. Which player captained England during their 2018 World Cup campaign? Harry Kane captained England to the semi-finals in 2018. Which country has the nickname the Indomitable Lions? Cameroon's national team is famously known as the Indomitable Lions. Which team did Brazil beat 2-0 in the 2002 final? Ronaldo's brace helped Brazil beat Germany and win their 5th title. What's the name of the trophy awarded to the top scorer of the World Cup? The Golden Boot goes to the top goal scorer at each World Cup. You've made it to midfield. No time for tiki-taka. These questions are trickier than a last-minute VAR check. Which country reached the World Cup quarterfinals in their debut year, 1994? Nigeria impressed in their debut, reaching the round of 16 in 1994. Which World Cup saw two African nations reach the knockout stage for the first time? In 2014, both Nigeria and Algeria reached the round of 16. Which player scored a goal using his hand and admitted it? Henry handled the ball before assisting the winner versus Ireland in qualifiers. Which player wore the number 5 jersey for France in 1998 and ended up lifting the trophy? Blanc wore number 5 and was a key figure in France's historic win. Which European team has the longest gap between World Cup wins? Italy waited 44 years between titles, 1938 to 1982. Which team had the lowest average possession in a game they still won at the 2018 World Cup? France beat Belgium in the semi-final with just 36% possession. Which team once won a World Cup match without attempting a single shot on target? In 2006, Switzerland won via penalty shootout. Their only shots were from the spot. Which nation won a World Cup while scoring the fewest total goals, just 8? Spain scored only 8 goals in 2010, but won it all. Which team lost a match despite scoring 4 goals in regular time? France lost 5-4 on penalties to Switzerland in Euro 2020, but same scenario almost happened in WC shootouts too. Which country scored its first ever World Cup goal in 2022? Canada scored their first World Cup goal against Croatia in 2022. These questions are harder than scoring against peak Buffon. If you get any right, your brain deserves a Ballon d'Or. Which player was the first ever substitute in World Cup history? Bassagorin was the first ever sub in 1970, the year subs were introduced. Which team has played the most World Cup matches without ever reaching a final? Mexico has played in 60-plus matches, never reached the final. Which player scored the latest World Cup goal in history in regulation time? Taremi scored in the 103rd minute. Iran versus England 2022. Which team had to replay a World Cup match after a referee mistake in 1974? Brazil's goal was wrongly disallowed. Match restarted from scratch. Which player was the first to miss a penalty in a shootout in a World Cup final? Socrates missed in Brazil's 1986 quarter-final shootout. Who was the youngest captain at a World Cup tournament? Falcao captained Colombia at 20 in 2006 qualifiers. Which team has qualified for the World Cup but never scored a single goal? China in 2002, 3 games, 0 goals. Which World Cup final saw a team wear alternate away kits due to a kit clash? France wore white in the 2006 final, Italy wore blue. Which nation once traveled to a World Cup by boat for over 2 weeks? In 1930, Romania traveled to Uruguay by boat with players training on deck. Which team has the worst goal difference ever in a single tournament? El Salvador finished with a -9 goal difference in 1982, 0 scored, 10 conceded. Bonus time. Let's see who's really been watching past the group stage. Which World Cup had the highest total number of goals scored across the entire tournament? Drop your answer in the comments and no sneaky Googling. That's full-time, people. If you got 30 out of 30, you're probably banned from pub quizzes for being too good if you flopped. No shame. We still believe in second legs and miracle comebacks. Like, subscribe, and share this with that one friend who swears they almost went pro in FIFA career mode. And don't forget, answer the bonus question in the comments like your football pride depends on it.